There you go. Son of a bitch, die. Okay. Come on, man. Gotta be able to make that shot. Freaking fruit fly, fuck off. Hey, yikes. That's dangerous. That's more than dangerous. Dee Dee, I don't know if you just... One of the things that we don't talk about is politics. That means anything related to, at all. It's just not the place for it. One of the few rules I put on chat. And yet every single day you're in chat, you mention something, and you're always pushing right at the edge of it. Something that's not directly political, but mentions a political figure or a political action taken somewhere. Just don't. Yeah, very typical grenade miss. Probably a relatively tough throw, but the worst thing is it's going to hurt him and piss him off, and then he's going to bomb us. This is probably the closest we've been to eating a blaster launcher shot that we've had so far in this campaign. Wow, and he's too weak. This angle is rough. Likely why the first grenade throw missed, but might kill him. Nice. Yeah, they're like threading it between the damn, you know, not threading it, but because of the angle to land it at his feet, and the wing keeps getting in the way. It worked. He's dead, thankfully. Where is this one standing? Yeah, you don't see that very often with wasp bites, especially because that was likely a leader, given the weaponry, but not a guarantee that it was. That's probably an engineer, but he's so far back and already wounded that I'm not going to capture him alive anyway, so... You know what that building needs? That knocked out one and then killed the other. That's two. Nice. Oh, hello. Hello, hello. Here. Probably should have dropped the mine probe when he would have landed it. That works. Woo! The blaster bombs. They haunt me. Alright, got a gazer over here. Let's move more than one person for this. Let's move you as well. I think lab ships are definitely some of the hardest assaults. And flying targets exacerbate that problem substantially. Or that difficulty substantially. Oh, we're just about halfway there. Whoa! Living on a prayer. Take my hand, and we'll make it, I swear. Whoa! Living on a prayer. Fuck! You better kill him. He's not in any danger unless this throws a grenade, because it's holding a stun launcher. Small launcher with stun bombs. It could have secondary bombs loaded. I'm going to put the drone between the two so that if he shoots at the drone and maybe stuns himself. But when did they mod in the alien death sounds as Bon Jovi? I added that one in. Custom mod that I created. All leaders, all the time. That's a medic, most likely. Suddenly medic. Yeah. Okay. Like, fuck this! I went outside and my head fucking exploded. I'm going back inside. How do I see you? Oh, you're on the stairs looking through the window. Through the window! Through the wall! There's the guy with the small launcher. Shoot me! You didn't hurt yourself, or stun yourself. Come back again, it's almost easy. Go get more rockets, almost easy. Wash bite. Soldier. Oh, they're all wash bites. Soldier was what I meant to emphasize that he was. Not that he was a wasp bite. Everybody knows he's a wasp bite. If he was born a wasp bite, he'll die a wasp bite. And only the brain will mourn him. riff raff, street rat. I don't buy that. They say wasp bite doesn't feel right. If they just look closer, would they see a bug, dude? No siree. They'd find out there's so much more to me. Alright, blow that building up. Get it out of the way, too. Too many damn buildings on this map. Ugh. It's not okay. Ain't nobody got time for that. I got time for that. That was a smoke bomb. What did you expect that to do? Yeah, we've seen that already in the dead ones in items that we recovered off of them. That they'll have a small... They'll usually have 2 ammo types. But smoke is an odd one, because aliens make no use of smoke. So, that's the oddity. Well, they don't use it like smoke gets used. Him reaction firing with it doesn't mean anything. A space oddity? Ah! Get out. I'm the one who makes bad puns here. Don't steal my thunder. We're trying to get thunders made in game. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Engineer? Are you holding a stun bomb, sir? Reaction fire at me. Come on. Come on. Come on, do it. Come on. Do it, I'm here. Come on, do it. He's not doing it. He didn't do it. Go through the building, get up on him, and stun him. It'll be funny if he has an explosive and fires it, and then brrr, that all just goes and blows him all to hell. He didn't shoot at me. Are you a girly wasp bite? Ooh.
It's a trap!
I always think everything could be a trap. Which is why I'm still alive. Hold up. Wait a minute. Soldier. Gonna be a hell of a throw. Can you make it? Right over top of him. Okay, you move. And then smoke. You go here. You go here. That's our target. Engineer boy. Okay. Alright, nice and slow. Rude. Not a stun bomb. That's high X. Or Illyrium. The wall's in the way. Okay. Don't give him a target over here. This drone's basically just scouting the doors, see if anyone comes through them. That's probably at the door. Really would not want to lose my last drone. Also need to re-smoke. Did he damage himself with that shot? He did. Damn. Can't have him bleeding out on me. He came through the door on the wing, that gazer did, and then just dropped. Come on! Son of a bitch! Fucking annoying. Alright, this guy hasn't shot. Which means he's gonna take a reaction shot the first time he sees something this turn. I'm gonna move this drone over here to see if he'll shoot and get his shot out of the way. Come on, dude. There's no way he used enough time units to not shoot there, but... Okay. Now we just need to hope we get to him before he's dead. I can throw the med kit over there once I get a little closer, but... I'm down to one... No, I do have 2 drones. Okay, this one's just super beat up. shooting. Use that for some cover. Let your energy recover a little. Go ahead and put this away. Same thing. Actually, drawing takes 0, and that wasn't in his holster anyway. Putting it away still takes 2. Don't die, Waspite. Don't you die on me! Dude, how are you so out of energy? Doesn't make any sense. Here. He sprinted for like 1 turn. He must have really shitty base stats, so his energy recovery is garbage. All right. What? What shot him? There wasn't a door open, so it had to be something that was already outside. And it wasn't him, because it was a plasma shot. Probably that one. Well, they can both die. That'll play. Your energy's kind of bad right now. Yep. He's got 3 wounds. Yeah, he has an Illyrium, and then 2 Illyrium, and then a Firebomb. That gives him 3 health, and it leaves him with 2 wounds. So even if he was at exactly 3, he'll survive the turn. What's up, Mikhail? Radioactive, good to see you. You played the Star Wars sound, but I didn't note that it was you who did it. But good to see you. We just passed turn 14, so they have our locations. Or had, briefly. Navigator. Thought I shot a navigator. Wow, trying to shoot Cursed. Look, I know he's gotten a lot of the kills, but that's a good thing. We want that. We want him to kill them. Alright, you. Heal, heal. Good. Hello. When did you leave the ship? Stayed inside. Okay, not a threat. Not close to any doors, so. It's a expensive mission, not money specifically, just the number of resources. Smoke grenades, explosives, drones. He's been a pricey one. Outside of the ship. They got out. A lot of them got out. I guess my lack of vision in this portion of the map. Yeah, bye. Huh? Yep. My lack of continued vision in that portion of the map. I scouted it out, but I didn't stay over there. You're gonna pay for that. Just telling you. That's just the way it is. And you're gonna pay for it with your life, because I ain't taking you home. That was worth it, kid. Got an engineer. We didn't lose any soldiers. That's a good mission. And we got that food. 7 of them. We didn't get 10, though. I just saw that it's only 7. But that would be for another containment if I decide to go that route. But I've got to make sure not to sell that. Okay. Don't sell that. Keep those for now because we're about to start using them, and that's a lot of stun bombs. These I just kept a set of for research, which I'll do the same here. It's a good mission. Yeah. Extra containment. That's why we got it. Okay. Freaking storage space. Okay, I don't need 10 of those. Let's do that. I did Snake Man Corpse already. I did Chrysalid Corpse. I did Silicoid Corpse. Okay. Get rid of these. We're never using them. I'm gonna want those on, like, the next mission now, but... Okay, regular proxies can go. Regular flashbangs can go. I have 3 extra laser cannons, sell 1. Transfer the other 2. No, keep the other 2 for now. Okay, yeah. Smoke. Get the drones done faster. Okay. Alright. That's not over. We got 2 more missions coming basically right up. Mediums as soon as they land. Yep. Alright. Send Sky Striker 2 for this one. Should get there in the daylight. Alien Terror in Australasia. It's a Gazer fighter. Rube is gonna put it down. Very small. We saw it visually, so we don't actually know what its mission is. I'm gonna guess retaliation or alien base, and we'll know as soon as it enters the radius. Oh, that was over water, wasn't it? Yeah, I should have crashed that on land. Fighters are easy recoveries. Alien infiltration. How about no? It crash landed. That's a mine probe. Alright, this is a Waspite abductor in the desert. I don't have the taser pistols yet on this group, but we can still try to do a little bit of stunning. If and we want to. Desert, we knew. Caves, sucks. Doors right there. Towards the cave. Hey, Eduardo, good to see you. Our best engineer so far by a mile. Can you throw it and hit that guy? Where do you want me to hit him? Pick a target. It's the radioactive salmon. Radioactive, radioactive. I shot that gazer. He didn't die, though. Radioactive. Radioactive. Oh, come on. Better than that. No reacting, please. Reactions with low rocket launchers are, well, just ask Donkasy. He killed himself with an Illyrium rocket, reaction firing. You didn't even scratch the paint, you wimp. Let's reset. That's one. Okay. Check here. Oh my god, it's another fucking cave. You know, caves like this don't exist in deserts. Not deserts like this. Son of a bitch. All right. Damn it, it's a Waspite engineer. All right. Two. Probably not going to accomplish anything, but... No. Alright, go this way. He's still standing better than he ever did. Little kid, he's still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's still standing. Yeah. Acacia. Parasidia. If I didn't know that that was an engineer, I'd just fire a rocket at them, but... I want that engineer alive. It hit him. Oh, I left that drone on the edge of the smoke. God, I'm dumb. That was just an amateur mistake. Stunned him a little. Mostly I need to see the gazer that was next to him. Which I'm guessing, okay. Either tucked in or went around the corner. No. Aliens don't carry any type of med kits at all. Medics is just a classification of alien. Generally, and this goes for the base game and hard mode, they carry small launchers. Not always, but they basically seem to be tasked with the live capture of specimens. So they carry small launchers, which in the base game only stun. That's expanded upon in hard mode because the small launcher is given more options. But the aliens don't carry any technology that's like a med kit at all. So they can never heal their own units. So if you wound an alien, it will eventually die with no further input from you. With alien bleeding on, which is kind of a default for hard mode. Other than that, though, yeah. More like medical technicians than medics, I guess. You know, something like that. They're tasked with capturing specimens for abduction and harvesting. Nice. Yeah. Similarly, if they did carry something like a med kit, the AI isn't programmed to know how to utilize it. More, much more than this. I did it my way. Oh, I like it. I love it. I want more of it. I get hurt, Mr. Waspite. When you get exploded. Huh. Ooh. 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 Hiya. Uh-huh. This cave could be empty. Appears to do, yes. Hello, Waspite, my old friend. I'm chucking flashbangs at you again. 'Cause I need to know all the things. Okay, he's getting there. In fact, if you step down and nope, you're not still up there. I don't think you're gonna have the time units for this or the strength, but nope, that's fine. You can chuck it and relay it next turn. Yeah. Possible to program a heal behavior? I don't know. I'm not smart enough or knowledgeable enough about the coding. that could handle it, so I can't answer that question without just straight lying. So I don't know if it would be possible or not. If I knew that he was armed with a stun bomb, I'd just make him stun himself with it, but I don't know that he is. He could be armed with an Illyrium or an incendiary. I did not mean to grab a proxy, because he's very likely not going to set it off, because he's flying. But maybe, perhaps we get lucky. Maybe and perhaps. Wasn't a great throw, but pretty far distance, so. Oh, come on. You can do better. I think that's a fair assumption, Olsen, given what we know of what's capable and what's been programmed through OXCE. I feel like if they could, they probably would have. I think that's fair. Don't miss. Well, you missed, but you missed onto somebody, so. That's a good throw. Move, boom. Didn't die. Move, boom, no death. Move, boom, no death. Move, boom, death. That's what the script says. Move, boom, death. Not move, boom, no death. The fuck are you throwing at? Because it wasn't him. Yes, indeed, Fried Riceman, you're our current best engineer, which, for me, is the classification of soldier which uses thrown weaponry. Keiko Death. Thank you for flying, Church of England. Keiko Death. I'll have the cake, please. Ah, very well. Church of England, cake or death. Now had the vegetarian. Oh, I'm sorry, we're all out of cake. So my choices are or death. I'll have the chicken. One of the best ever. One of the best ever. Without question. I've told this story before, but you might not have all been part of the stream when I did, but the first time I ever saw Dress to Kill, I was sick. I had a fever. I had the flu and was running a fever, so I was in that, like, fever dream state where everything was kind of fuzzy and loose and, you know, nothing really was gelling, and I fell asleep on the couch in the living room super late, like midnight. And I was a teenager at the time. Probably 13 or so. No, probably younger than that. But I fell asleep on the couch in the living room, and I had been watching Waterworld on one of the pay-per-view movie channels. We had satellite TV at the time. And, you know, it played the same movie for like, 4 times, and then it would go to something else or stay with the same one. And what it went to was Dress to Kill on repeat for like 6 hours. So, like, 4 or 5 different times I woke up in the middle of the night, bleary-eyed and with a fever, and, like, looked at the TV. And I was so dead certain that what I was seeing was just part of my dream. Because it's just a British guy in a dress with makeup on doing stand-up. And I was like, I'm so out of it. This can't be real. And so I kind of just, kept drifting in and out of sleep and catching little bits and pieces of it. And I woke up in the morning and my fever had finally broken. And I look over at the TV and it's like 4 minutes into the bit. So it basically just started. And I was like, I guess that wasn't part of my fever. And I watched it and laughed my ass off for like, the full 2 hours. So good. But yeah, the first time, my first encounter with it was in the midst of just a terrible fever, and thought this has to just be my imagination or my illness just making me think that, That was good. Alright, these guys just don't want to go down. Let's get closer. No, I'm a fucking squirrel. Got him. Whoa! Whoa! Fuck off! Where did that one come from? I was scanning every turn. I know he's over there. I didn't tell you to stop moving. Oh my god, I didn't click you to move. I mean, I did, obviously. It wasn't my intention. Where did that piece of shit come from? Good shot. Yeah, or he was like on top of the ship, and I may have missed a turn scanning with that drone when he came across. I mean, I'm not infallible. I'm fallible all the time. I know that's a nonsensical statement. That was the point. Hey, we got an engineer asleep. Alright, I finished the exterior and I'm gonna storm the interior. Ooh, scumbag! Ooh! Scumbag alert! Whoop, whoop. Okay. Yeah, exactly. You stunned the Waspite engineer. Yep. Alright. Get you close. No, no. Reload. 5 lives, let's go. Radioactive. He is a salmon. It's tart, which is a good thing. It's very tasty. And not super sweet, because this glass is a 20-ounce glass, and I filled it to here with ice and seltzer water, and then this much is cranberry and cherry juice, I think is what the mix is. So, not too much sugar, very tart, very refreshing, and the seltzer gives it just a little bit of bubble, just a little bit to try to kind of scratch the soda craving itch in my brain. Although I haven't had much of a craving for soda, and anything sweeter than this, you know, my body's now, my body and my brain are both starting to just not really enjoy. If I drank that juice not diluted, it would be super sweet, and not in a necessarily pleasant way. So, things are, you know, shifting around. That's a good thing. But my sleep got really disrupted by those power outages, and that was really difficult to try to get it back in balance, and it's still not there, but I feel like now I at least have some of the tools in my toolkit to not let it spiral into weeks of insomnia. That's the hope. Oh, I hate this layout. Super dangerous. They can see him, so the drone can't see past these tables. But this fucker can see right over both the tables and shoot the drone. And of course, he killed it in one shot. So now I have a single drone that has 22 health left to do the entire rest of the mission. Yeah. Too much of a bad angle. Okay, well, we gotta wait until the other drone is free to come over here. I also still have to check back here and just make sure there's not something there. Alright. So he's here, and he should be looking this way. I don't know why I didn't move this drone last turn after I killed that one. Could have had it here last turn, basically. But that's fine. Not a big deal. Slow and steady wins the race. Keeps the plasma off our face. At least that's the lie we tell the soldiers. No one came through the door. Couple turns till aggression. Sleeping Beauty's still down. This is probably the most dangerous, although the single point entry is a pretty dangerous one. So what I mean by that, what I'm referring to. So there's the standard layout, the cross layout, and the single point layout. So this cross layout is like this, where you have a cross, and there's doors on all 3 sides. Well, 4 if you count where you come in. Very dangerous because they can come at you from multiple sides, and there's not a lot of cover. The standard entry, you come in and you have a slightly larger room, and then you have a rectangular central room, and then when you get into the other corridor, it just branches around. But there's only one door to the rectangular central corridor in the lower area. So it's relatively safe. The single point is really dangerous because you enter, and there's a wall here and a single lift. So single point, where you have to go up, and they can see you from both sides to that lift. And it's the only way into the ship. So it's a very dangerous entry. So this is kind of the middle of the two as far as danger or difficulty of entry. It's not the hardest, but it's not the easiest. Or safest. Safe is not the right word in any context here, but... problem with the 3 shotgunners that are coming across the map is they all have really low energy because running in sand is exhausting. Go figure. Yeah, their energy is crap right now. I guess it's just 2 of them. The other one already moved. The engineer woke up. Good. Damn. Basically the only one who can do this, so don't fuck it up. And hope there's not a guy behind him. Sweet. Gets his energy basically fixed. We know that's upstairs. That appears to be upstairs. That's probably right at that door. You know what, Bob? I'm not going to have you go inside. You signed up as a Rocketeer. I'm just going to have you carry that stun rod and hand it off. You don't have one. Well, same thing then. But the heavy gunners do need to go inside. A small chance that's an engineer. I don't think that it is. Navigator. Gotta make sure that's not one right there. Okay, that's upstairs. That might be down, but no way to know. There's at least 5 more. I think our most common count here is... No, I think it's 20, actually, so probably 7 more. But I could have also miscounted at any point during this. He's about to come through that door. He might be standing right there. It's just on the other side. What are you? Medic? Anybody got time for medics? Oh, I left the drone inside. 3 more? 17? Okay. If they're gonna keep coming to the door, I'm not gonna fight them on it. I'm gonna fight, you know, let them keep doing it. When your enemy's making a mistake, don't interrupt them. That guy's a little close to the door, though. No shared vision. No shot. I mean, he took the shot. I'm not... It's not a forced shot. There we go. So... Same tile? Yep. I should have moved my drone first, because, as we've seen many times, could easily kill my own drone there. Engineer, block the door. Is he standing right there? Nope, he went back through the door. If I don't block the door, he'll probably walk towards us. And because it's a small launcher, he needs a fair amount of time units to even snapshot. It's 2, 3 door sounds. Maybe he's close? Yeah, buddy. What's up, engineer? Nice. Okay. There wasn't one right behind him, we would have seen it. So that means that one is upstairs. A new friend. A new player has approached. She doesn't have as much accuracy, so I'm dropping her stun rod. Try to give her a better chance of landing the shot. I didn't mean to go right past it again, but yeah, that's fine. Ooh, nice. Right at the back door. Okay. Nice of them to come out single file, yeah. I'm all for it, man. Didn't hear any doors. He's going to the lift. Is that you? Tis you. Leader? I'll take a leader. Ooh, don't walk in front of him. Okay. Okay. Well, that's annoying. Here, do it like this. Okay. 2 engineers. That's good. Whew. A little bit of melee on those stun rod swings. Not bad. Alright, these can go back to being sold. I just wanted the initials. We'll keep the plasma weapons once we're actually starting to use them, but we do need money, so. Storage space exceeded. Shut up! Shut up always bitching about the storage space! Alright, scores over 4,000 positive. 53, I think is what it says. Let's take a look. Maybe it's more. Oh, 65. Okay. Yeah, so 65 have died so far. You can see that a bunch of them died in the first month. Only 1 died in February. A couple in March. A lot in April. Big losses there. 3 in May. A couple in June. July was brutal. Yeah, July sucked. And September was the worst month so far, it looks like. Jeez. Yeah. October hasn't been great right at the beginning of the month, but we're doing okay. That's how quickly the mind has to move on in war times. Nice. Good. There's the other medium. I doubt I'll get it before it lands, but oh, I might. I'm fine to splash this one. Sweet. Yeah, a couple 100 points just for that. 95 stun instead of 60. Yeah. Okay. Time to reference the research tree. So we just did alien power source. UFO power source. If I interrogate an engineer, I should get UFO construction, because I've already done UFO navigation for Hyperwave Decoder. So if I interrogate an engineer, I can do construction, and then I'll have to interrogate another engineer and another navigator, but then I can get the fighter transport. And as soon as I get that, I can wait on the firestorm for a little while and go to the plasma tree and get the plasma weapons going. But I also need to do alien launcher weapons so that we can get stun bombs and stun grenades. Ah! So much! Okay. Engineer. Also, every interrogation of an engineer or navigator will spawn an additional mission in the next month. So, you know, just making our lives harder, but it's kind of what you got to do. Okay, let them finish that. We get any ringers? You were already here. You're gone. Have mercy. That's a soldier. Ding ding. Whew. Probably a scout. High stamina, high reactions. That's a good soldier. Mid-campaign, I would have taken you, but... Damn, okay. It's another really good soldier. Alright, 2 out of those, yeah, that I like. Right at 40, beautiful. 99 and a 95? Oh yeah. Give it to me, I'm worth it. So I have an engineer here, I have 3 engineers here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Much better, more beautifuler. And I have another engineer here. Okay. You missed everything! We already finished and started again, Cool Day. What's up, man? Repair alloy tank lasers, done. Repair this. Alien research in the North Pacific. It's a floater medium scout. That's gonna land, almost certainly. Tasers? Taser face. You thought that was a scary name? Was it your intention to have 2 bases laid out? Like, no. That's just the way it happened. That's funny. Hence the laughing. Weapon? Equipment? Illyrium-powered stun rod. Need regular stun rods, so it converts them. Okay. Hold on. Put these on board. And then take these off. Manufacture. Quick. They're out of the base right now, so they're stun. Wait, they didn't have stun rods anyway. Buy 10 of these. No, get over here. It's over here somewhere. North Pacific, that's right. So it'll go just wherever the fuck it wants. Okay, cool. We should get it in a day. Nice. Construction of living quarters at the Floof Town. Good. Floater medium scout. What a map. Yeah. Perfect. Got all the shit out of the way. And it killed one, apparently. He must be right over here. So, we heard the door sound, so obviously we know the door opened. But if you didn't hear that or weren't paying attention, the fact that some of the tiles are now revealed, that tells us with certainty. I thought, I might have said floater. This is gazer, it appears quite obviously. It's 3 dead already. 4. Oh! It is the hell? So it's 5 floaters and 4 gazers. That just went through that door perfectly. This is gonna blow up the Illyrium, and I simply don't care.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, just a bit. It's a bad angle. One of those angles that just robs you of the shot. Okay. Well, we dealt with the ship first. Oh no, there's still one inside. He's behind the chair so the drone couldn't see him. And here we have two friends. We have one friend. He's back here. Actually, he might be up top. In fact, I'd say that it's more likely he is up top. Ah, fuck you, tree. I'm gonna give this man a oh, you got it. Here. Well, the power supply is made out of alien and alien alloys. We know that. We can actually answer that question. He wasn't up top? Ooh, sneaky! Sneaky float turd! Where did you go, my floater? Where did you go? I wanna know, my floater, where did you go? I wanna know. Oh. Or he could have just survived the grenade. That's just not very likely. What happened to your friends, dipshit? You're a navigator. Nope, you're a soldier. And that's all you'll ever be. Mostly because you're about to die, but... You should have stayed inside, dickhead. You have a shotgun. They have a cave troll. Alright, so it's 4 gazers. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This guy's number 12 in the last one. Robots weren't sacrificed. That's their job. Hey, Wartang, what's up? Uh-huh. You want to do that again? Go on, one more time. Come on. There you go, you dumbass. You better hope you're an engineer. This is gonna hurt a lot. Sorry, bud. Cool. Hey, Wartang, have a good one. Thanks, and enjoy the lurk. Oh. Oh. Huh. Ooh, I'm running on fumes. Okay. Ooh. Fresh meat. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, let's mark them. That's a medic. Not bad. Okay. Unfortunate. Repair. Support drones. Good. Nice. Just trying to see if I'm missing anything, but it seems like we're pretty much on it.
Hello there.
What's up, Donkacy? Good to see you. Okay, these can wait. Those done. Very small alien retaliation in Australasia. Getting pissy about it won't stop me. Scumbags. De-Anstroid. About 4,400 score. Lost by an engineer. Fighters are built solely to destroy Earth aircraft, including our interceptors. They are extremely well armed for their size, but their crew is very small. Weapon power 40, weapon range 42. If we compare, Large Scout has a weapon power of 20 and less range. Battleship is obviously much higher. Supply ship, weapon power 60. This actually, the fighter outranges this by 4K. So. Oh, yeah. That right there. Oh, yeah. That's the stuff. Oh, yeah. UFO construction. I imagine that's a long research. Yeah. Not enough special materials to produce... Oh, I must have put too many up. Okay. Did you guys already make your stun rods? Yes. Yeah, power suits will be right after the thunder, but I gotta push through to the thunder first. Alien retaliation in Southeast Asia. It's a sectoid century. Yep. Okay. Do I want to do a sectoid ship recovery in the jungle? Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We got everything you want. Honey, we know the names. We are the people that can find whatever you may need. If you got the money, honey, go back to your base. In the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. Knees in the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. Okay. Sky Striker 2. It's a better map than a straight jungle. Your mother sucks. And not in a good way. Holy hell! You? No. Soldier. Was a soldier. Don't shoot at me. You piece of shit. Alright, that's fine. That's what the drones are for. Alright, here's the dangerous one. Gotta go to the door. Oh. 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 You suck. You still suck. When I look to the right, tell me there's like 3 more right here. Ha ha ha! Oh, it's my birthmas. Happy birthmas to me. Where's my rocket? Right there. Alright, you're first off. Oh, Bjorn! Thank you. Yes! 6! Fuck it, there's one dead right here. 6 for 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a dead one by this door. I guarantee it. That'll make you shiver. Let's see what their morale looks like. See, that's the thing. When you have 90 bravery, that's why they're so fucking hard to panic. And these are just regular old sectoids. Not even anything special. Ugh. You can't do that with a large rocket. A large rocket doesn't have the radius. That's a lyrium rocket or blaster bomb only, baby. Whew, that's a good turn. One of them just walked outside and they're like, what the fuck happened? Yeah, see? Number 6. You're really not a good shot, and it's just not changing. Hello, boys. I doubt either of you's anything but a soldier. You might be a medic or an engineer. He has a... Oh, I thought he had a small launcher. The ground, like, right between his torso and the weapon is the brown, and it's very similar to the small launcher. Like the bulb of the small launcher. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. You're better than that. The scumbag's dead. They are real dead. They're totally dead. A big old bunch of scumbags are on the ground and they are dead. They're really dead. They're kinda dead. Jack-o'-lantern. Eyes, nose, mouth, chin and cheek dimples. All right. An engineer. Oh, okay. Yeah, now we're in business. Now we're cooking with mayonnaise. Except that none of you were carrying stun equipment.
Smoke.
Well, I have stun equipment. I didn't set their loadouts properly. That's all. we didn't have time units. Alright, side. Wow. Yeah, got him at the angle instead of... I think they just killed the engineer, too. That's gonna be really annoying and slightly funny. Because I'm pretty sure that the engineer was the one that just got friendly fired. That would figure. So we lost Bjorn. Did we get the engineer? I don't think we did, because I think he was the one with the shotgun. We did. Okay, at least we got an engineer. It's not good to lose a soldier, but always the risk when you're trying to capture them live, so... Unfortunate, but also... that's just the way it is. Long Shadow makes Captain. T-Dux and Just Rays make Sergeant. Sergeant Bjorn is dead. He did have lower size strength, so again, it's not the worst loss. But, not a great one either. We needed the engineer. We got him. Okay, this is a terror ship doing alien terror in Europe. So we are going to mass intercept. We want to shoot this down before it can start a terror mission. We know it's going to Europe. Which means these guys aren't going to be able to help much, but send them over. We got to shoot it down before it lands at a city, before it selects a terror site. Come on. Okay, it's in hunt mode now. Slowed down and it's looking. I need to get at least 3 on it. Okay, we're gonna get 4. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. This is dangerous. These things hit really friggin' hard. As you can see. Got it. Okay, stops any terror mission from happening. And we didn't lose a craft. Gazer terror ship. Sectopods and hollow drones. Ugh. Almost no chance that we get power supplies. Crash terror ships almost always blow their power supplies. Okay. Missing anything? Get rid of the flashbangs, get rid of the regular proxies. Not doing any damn good. Don't have a lot of proxies, need to make more out of alien grenades. Seven Illyrium rockets, it's fine. Illyrium-powered stun rods. Probably not going to stun much on this mission, but put them on board. Manufacture. Alien proximity grenades. Weapon, alien proxies. How long to make 30? 12 hours? It'll be nighttime by then. Let's see how many we get. Ten? It's better than none. Gazer terror ship. Not a small task. But one we're up to. Oh, this map. Ugh. That's not what I wanted to see. Yeah. We are close to the ship. Doors are on the other side. Power supply's blown there. Surrounded by hollow drones. That is a hollow drone. Illyrium and alien alloy powered core. Surrounded by a holographic field. Yep, all the power supplies are popped. They're laser. Laser weaponry for the hollow drones. Zero. They have pretty high armor if I remember correctly, so. Yeah. They're not easy kills. Dead gazer. Count it. Died in one hit. Son of a bitch. And I bet if she was standing here... No, there is still mutual vision, somehow. Well. Got one. She's got smoke all over the ground. Just pick one up. I'll pick two up. Nothing. Okay, that one sees his back, but it's already shot multiple times. Okay. Son of a bitch! That thing already shot 2 times, so it had at most 1 shot's worth of reactions left, and it takes the shot, lands it, and kills him through the personal armor. Good God. And of course it was that close to dying, because it also survived the heavy laser sniper shot. Because why wouldn't it? Yuck. That was a good soldier, stat-wise. He was very good. And all I should have done is moved this drone and just smoked this area, and it wouldn't have mattered. Fucking dumbass that I am. It is baffling sometimes. How many times has this fucking thing been hit, including an Illyrium rocket? Goodness. There's another Gazer corpse. There's another Gazer corpse, one of our own making. There's a lot of hollow drones. Not sure if that's good or bad. Because the other terror unit for Gazers is sectopods. Not quite as terrifying as when you start seeing sectopods in, like, Long War, but not terrifying. Gotta make sure my count is right, because I don't think that it is. Alright, we've got a hollow drone here, that's 1. Hollow drone here is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It wasn't right. Update it to 8. Of course. Okay. Uh-huh. Move 1 tile, spot 9 enemies. Large craft on shitty terrain. That's what happens. Make sure this is clear. Looks clear. Sexy pod. Oh, he killed this one that was bleeding. Didn't damage my drone too heavily, and thankfully didn't kill any of us. Not a great shot, still. It would have killed that Gazer. Oh, it would be nice if I had another sniper alive. This is where a sniper would be if I had one. bet that does 0. Yeah. Don't get shot, kid. You'll put a grenade at our feet and kill us all. You're not strong enough to be chucking grenades from the back, so I'm gonna have to get you closer to do anything. Got one. That's nice. Alright. Did, like, almost no damage or 0 damage to the sectopod. Which isn't super surprising, but it's still annoying. You lose one soldier, especially one big gun like a sniper, and it just hinders your output every turn so much. Especially when you run, you know, 4 close range like I tend to these days. I feel like you kind of have to, but have to's probably dramatic, you know, overstating it. Central doors. Yeah, doors are here. Which we also knew just from the placement of the power supplies. Power supplies won't be placed on that room if the doors are on the room as well. Still don't think we've hurt that damn thing. It's almost like it's a giant armored tank. Weird. I don't see another sectopod on scan currently. Surprising. Okay. Got the gazer. Grenades are useful here, especially given our position is across from the ship doors. But the ships are also, you know, the ship is blown open in 2 places, so I don't think the doors make a whole lot of difference. He might be an engineer, but right now he's just in the way. One sectopod down. There's the second. Hollow drone. A lot of freaking hollow drones, man. Smoke the drone so it doesn't get smoked. Trapped sectopod? I don't think it's trapped, but... Hey, a little hit. Little hit for a little bit. That'll eventually do it. You're out of rockets. Alright. You come over here. One time unit short of an aimed shot. How much you can shoot at that you're gonna do any good with. Gotta get those small launchers pretty soon. Okay, I need a drone over here. An alien could easily get into this smoke and I wouldn't see it. There's one there. It's probably the hollow drone, yeah. Nice shooting. Alright. Don't know the exact count on a terror ship. It's somewhere around 30. Probably just north of 30. Got a hit. It's obviously not trapped because it moved some. That's the sectopod. It'll be interesting when I can actually look at their potential vulnerabilities and see if they're actually... if grenades are even worth using against them, because I don't know off the top of my head, or I don't remember. I would think that hollow drones would have some interaction with laser weaponry, either being more resistant or less resistant to it, if they are, in fact, some sort of advanced holographic projection from the core. But I'm probably overthinking it. Nice shot. Got something else out of the way. No hit on the sectopod. Or no damage. It was a hit. No damage. Oh, this is tedious because every one of these enemies can just be a really difficult thing to kill. And our shot angles are not great. Even when we have a decent shot angle, no one wants to fucking land their shot. Damn it. Should have moved further back. Gonna take forever. Especially if we're doing zeros constantly. Crouching down cost me the extra shot. Oy, 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 oy. Alright, kook. Oh, excuse me. Alright, I need you over here. Go here for now. That's a holodrome, but I don't know. It's probably on the ground. Yeah, it's on the lowest spot that it can be. But if I just shoot at it, it would be up in the air, and I would waste my shot, so... Did die, eventually. Oh, I left that other drone too far forward again. Should play with a odd fumes. Whew. It's not good for the soldiers. Zero. Hey, big hit. Come on. You can do better than that. All right. Awesome. Yep. Well, already blew up the stuff that was underneath it, so... Gookie, that might be it for you. We shall see. I hate that. So much. Nope, can't even fire at it. Your shotgun won't do anything at that range. It just stops working. The laws of physics do not allow it, sir. Another hollow drone. Why not? Sexy pod and a gazer. There he is. Holy cannoli. That only took forever. Good smoke. Good soup. That's a sectopod. Ah, ha, ha! Man. Okay, 20 dead. 10 to 15-ish left. I don't know the exact count here. 34? Who the fuck do you think you're shooting at? I know you did not just shoot that green shit at me. Uh-huh. Okay, but who shot? Over here. Yep. Yep. Alright. You. Come on. Good. Now this one. Okay, I need you to shoot elsewhere, so you are going to kill this one. Beautiful. Ooh, we got activity right there. Tell me that's upstairs. No. Oh, well, I think this Hi-X found a new home then. I think this Hi-X is going right here. Oh, you son of a bitch. How did you throw it here? How does that make sense? Okay, I need you to move so that you're not the one who gets targeted. All the ways to miss that throw. That was just something else. Mm-hmm. All right. I'm gonna talk about something that just happened there in a second. He did get the drone. We had 2 soldiers die to a single shot from a holo drone. That drone just took 5 shots? 6 shots from a holo drone? Didn't even die? Fucking. 2 soldiers got 1 capped by 1. Come on! Whatever. Throw that there. I'm gonna lose this drone too in a second. Alright, back here. This is kind of what you were here for. Holodrone is down. Holodrone can bleed? If it bleeds, we can kill it. Shouldn't have thrown the high X because they might be able to kill this. I'm glad I threw the high X because they're not able to kill this. We can kill. Yeah, you're right. It didn't die. And Olsen gets one tap. Fucking serious. We've lost 3 and we're gonna lose more. What a mission. I should have just skipped this. I stopped the terror. Oh, who cares? But that's not how it goes. Suppose that's just the way it is. That hollow drone is still alive. How? Thank you. Bullshit. Was it a sectopod, or if I swear, at least it was a sectopod. Like, that doesn't make it a lot better, but another one shot from a hollow drone, and I've been really cranky. Come on. 0, 0, hit, 0. Uh-huh. My fault for leaving the drone like that, but let's finally set off that proxy. Oh, there's a proxy here. Fucking hell. Thank you. I just needed to see it. Thank you. Yeah, I know there's a sectopod and I know there's a gazer back there, but I need to deal with what's close to us. He's not wounded. Right there, yep. That's what needs dealing with. Did you just damage my drone? Okay. So there's a sectopod and a gazer back here. There's not much more. After that, there simply can't be. No, there's not much. That's the gazer walked inside. Sectopod walked inside. Sectopod was right. Oh, what did I just look at? Okay, Sectopod's here. There's a single unit there. Gotta slow down. Okay. Sectopod's... No, Sectopod was here. Because I was seeing the drone's arrow. Sectopod's inside. Which means it's probably going to walk over here and kill the drone. It's the only drone I have left right now, so... There it is. Nope. There was motherfucker. Now I don't have any drones. Awesome. You're a bitch, XCOM. Those are not all primed proxies. Red, red, red. That's the smoke. Are those both primed proxies? Yeah, maybe. I can't fucking remember what I threw. The hit to start it. They don't have a good smoke to their side. There's not good smoke here. Okay, well, I need... Nope, not him, him. Sectopod's still towards the center. Yep. Okay, given that, I'm gonna take you, and you're gonna put this smoke to their side, and then you are just gonna shoot. Beautiful. One enemy. The one that killed the last drone is probably the last thing alive. And it's right there. That first shot did not hit it. Is it in the air? Move back. You step here. Turn this way. It's not a hollow drone. We just did big damage to it. That's got to be a gazer. And I'm pretty sure it was a plasma shot that hit that drone, so... We missed. Kovier's getting shot at. He's still alive. He survived 2 direct hits so far. He didn't want to get to number 8 that badly, apparently. Damn it. Lost 3 soldiers there. For a mission I didn't really even need to do, but it's our job. It's our job. We got a hollow drone terrorist alive. Alright. T-Ducks and Olsen. Yeah, Olsen had good size strength. Good stats overall. T-Ducks, same. T-Ducks had really good stats. That's just the way it is. Alright, let's take a quick look. Score's got to be near 5,000 positive. Near 6. Near 6. We'll get you cloned, Olsen. That'd be perfect thing to do next time. It's a good day overall. Last mission definitely cost us, but that's how it usually goes. Last alien kills a soldier, last mission kills 3. But we're climbing that score back up. We're maintaining a lead. We're getting our research towards the Thunder. Building out our bases. Continuing our size strength training. It's a good mission. Good day. Some losses, but that's the cost of war. You guys are absolutely awesome. Make sure you remember Operation Echo starts in less than a week. Starts Tuesday. 33 straight days, 4 hours a day minimum live, starting from August 5th through September 6th, where we'll do our big finale on September 6th, which is also my birthday. So that's pretty cool. We're going to be giving away games throughout the entire marathon, as long as I have games to give away. I have moderate collection of Humble Bundle codes and Amazon Prime codes and GOG codes and all kinds of fun stuff to give away that way. If anyone out there, if you've got any game codes you've been sitting on for a while, you don't know what to do with them and you want to put them somewhere, we'll throw them into a master list of all the games that all of our viewers can pick from if they win one of the raffles. I'll be trying to give away at least one game every day. Last year we were able to give away nearly 70 games. It was a ton of fun. So hopefully we can do something similar again this year. So that will conclude for today. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know what the plan for Saturday is going to be right now. I will try to post something tomorrow in Discord on whether I'm going to be live or not on Saturday. Initially, the plan was to take this Saturday coming up off in order to make sure everything is ready to go for Operation Echo. But I missed last Saturday, not because I took it off, but because the power was fucking out and I wasn't able to be live. I don't like missing Saturdays, especially 2 in a row, but in order to make sure everything's ready to go for the marathon and I have all the games I needed installed, organized, I have my storage drives ready to go, I have everything ready, I have all the backgrounds, the setters, the track, the settings, the trackers, the scenes. I want to make sure I have it all ready to go, and I don't know if I'll have time on my other days, so I may wind up taking Saturday, or at least part of Saturday, but I will let you guys know as soon as I make a decision or figure out if I can get everything done. Probably midday tomorrow I'll make a post, because that's kind of when I'll know, because I have to spend the rest of tonight. I have to go lead a couple small raids for my WoW guild, and then I have to start scheduling out and blocking out what I need to get done and how much time I think I'm going to need, and then see if I can fit that into just Sunday, Monday. If I feel like I can, great. If not, it might bleed into Saturday too. So you guys have been absolutely awesome. Thank you for hanging out tonight. I really appreciate it. You guys make it possible for me to be here, and I can't thank you enough for that. You humble me each and every time you give me the opportunity to entertain you. Thank you for the good times, good vibes, and good conversations. And as always, I'll see you next time, right here in the Echo, where each and every one of us has a voice. Good night, God bless, be good people. I'll see you next time, folks. Adios.